Hi everybody, I'm Jay from Ukulele J Barbecue, and in this video I'm going to tell you about an incredible new crowdfunding program by zgrills that's going to absolutely blow your mind. zgrills has come up with an incredible new crowdfunding campaign, and I'm telling you, when I first heard about this and zgrills contacted me, I absolutely thought there was some type of hook or something that I was missing, in that I would buy a grill today, and I got this great 1050 2B. This is a fantastic smoker, 1,080 square inches of smoker and barbecue space, which is great. And we'll talk about that in details a little bit later. But when I talked to zgrills, they said, look, you buy a grill now, and every 5 years, we're going to send you the same grill or an upgrade of the grill if it's upgraded and has new features. We're going to send you that grill for $100. And that's it. And I thought, $100 plus what? Is there a membership fee? And they said, nope, no membership fee at all. You just buy your grill and you're in the program, and every 5 years you can renew your grill for 50 years. So I said, okay, well, let me see. 50 years, every 5 years, that's 10 grills, and it's going to cost me $100 every 5 years. They said, that's it. So after all my questions with zgrills, I was satisfied that this program was legit. And to further investigate the legitimacy of zgrills in these programs, I looked back to around 2018, I think it was, when zgrills said, if you buy one of our grills, we're going to refund your money in 5 years. And I looked into that and thought, well, that's kind of interesting. Did they actually refund the money? And the answer is they did. Every single customer that had purchased a grill under that program got their money back 5 years later, which really showed me the credibility of zgrills and their very innovative ways of presenting their products to their clients. Now, the one thing I love about zgrills is that they really have come a long way. And most people do not realize this, but zgrills made grills for one of the biggest pellet smoker companies that's out there today. Won't mention any names, you could figure it out, but those grills were actually zgrills in the background, rebranded as another name. So zgrills took off on their own brand years ago and started really building the zgrills name and the brand, and they've done a fantastic job. Now, zgrills used to come out with smokers that I saw many years ago that were decent for a lower end market. The steel was very similar to some of the other thinner steels, but let me tell you something, that has definitely changed. When you get this grill, you can do something that's a little bit interesting your first time that you actually purchase a grill. You can actually get your 5-year advancement now and get 2 grills. So for that, you would buy the grill for $777, roughly. If you look at the website, that's what the price is average. You pay $100 extra, so $877 plus $100 of shipping, because you're actually getting that advanced. So $777, $877, so for $977, you get 2 of these babies delivered to your door, and that's it. There is no catch, there's no membership fees. You just buy the product and you get it from zgrills. Now, zgrills has customer support you get with this as well. The warranty with this, if there's a problem, you contact them and they will deal with you and take care of any warranty issues. But the way that these grills are made today, I really think that it's a next level for zgrills, and they're going to do extremely well when it comes to this program, because this program is also transferable. Now, how does this work? Well, you get into the program, and again, there's no membership or upfront cost. You just buy the grill, and they have various versions of various models that are in the 700 or 1000 series line. This is the 1000 series line that we'll talk about. So anything in those line of grills, and there's quite a few grills to choose from that have Bluetooth, or they have Wi-Fi, or they have both Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. But you can look at the grill that you think is best for your needs, and you can purchase that grill under this program. Now, when you purchase that model in this program, in 5 years, should you not invoke the 5-year advance now, you pay them $100, and they will actually send you the grill. Now, there's no other additional fees. There's no maintenance fees to be a member of this. It's just simply you in the program, and it costs you $100 every 5 years for the next 50 years. Now, you might say, well, I don't know if I'll be around in 50 years or what's going to happen in 50 years. And that's a great point. So this is completely transferable. You can transfer it to anybody. You contact zgrills, let them know you're transferring the program into this person's name. They then will be listed and will have the right to purchase the next grills for $100. They won't have to buy a grill for, $700 or whatever the price is. They don't have to do that. It's already in the program. They will just continue that 50-year program, paying the $100 every 5 years. And that's it. The program is very, very simple. So the thing that I love about the program is I like getting new grills. I have a complete repertoire back here in the Ukulele J Barbecue Cooking Stadium up here in the Sierra Nevada mountains. And I love getting new grills. I love using them for different things. And I use all disciplines of grills, from offset to the pellet smokers and the pellet barbecues, which do a fantastic job. This model that I picked has more grilling space than my other pellet smokers. And it actually turned out the best flavor out of all of them. I'm not just saying that. I have a smoker that costs thousands of dollars. And the way the smoker is built really makes a difference, I've learned, on the flavor, hot spots, warm spots. And there's other people that have had this smoker as well that I've talked about in the barbecue forums that actually have a Z grill and liked it better as well. And I think that the key thing is that this smoker is designed with the fire pot in the middle of the smoker underneath a plate, which I call diffuser plate. And that plate is heated up. And then the drippings that fall on that also create additional smoke and that flavor that goes with the smoke from the wood pellets. And it really has an even cook. There really aren't any hot or cold spots. And the one thing that's great on this model, which is the 1052B, is its massive cooking area and the fact that this will smoke untouched for 21 hours when you fill the hopper. Now this hopper holds more than the 20-pound bag of pellets that is provided by Z Grills. And I filled this up, and this pellet box right here definitely holds more than the 20 pounds. So I'm betting when you fill this to the top, you'll definitely get over 21 hours of smoking time. The 1052B I want to talk about just a little bit in this program is one of the grills. I love the features on this, which is it has both the Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi capabilities. Now, on some of the other models, it has one or the other, or you can have a model that doesn't have any of these. If you are not into any of the technology and you want just a great solid cooker, then you could get one of those models and not have to worry about the electronics with it. But I like the electronics because I can monitor the temperature of the meat that I'm cooking. I can also monitor the internal temperature of the heat that's actually going across the meat. And it's all done right here on this great digital display that you can see very easily in the sunlight. You also have your smoke control right here and your temperature control, which is fantastic. And here are the two probes that go into this pellet smoker. Now, the one thing I love about this is there's actually a grommet in here that seals the pass-through into this unit, which is fantastic. I did a test on this, and you'll see my cooking videos after this video. I'll be doing a series of videos for Z Grills on my various cooking techniques and how I cook inside of this 1052B model. Now, this has the sensors right here for your meat. They said this was plus or minus 5 degrees on this brand new PID controller that has come out with Z Grills. And I actually only saw about a 3 to 4 degrees variation, which is less than 5. I know it isn't a lot, but it definitely stays within the plus or minus 5 degrees on your cook throughout the entire cook. And that's really a great thing. Plus or minus 5 degrees, for people that don't really know, isn't really critical. It's not going to really make a difference in your time a whole lot. If you're cooking something at 250 versus 255, it's going to be done around the same time. Now, the other feature of this grill and many grills, which is fantastic, is it has the removable grates that come out. There are split grates on the bottom that are wide split grates such as this. You have smaller split grates that actually are really nice to take off. If you're doing something larger or taller, like a beer can chicken, you can take these out. You can grill vegetables on the top. Lots of ways to do this. And there's some nice convenient stops that will actually set these grates up and not let it fall out. So if you want to actually pull it out for something, you have it without it sliding all the way out. So another nice feature. The other thing that's great is a device called the pellet drop, and it lets you drop all the pellets out of the hopper so you can change pellets to different flavor, which is fantastic. My other pellet smoker did not do that at all, and it was always a pain in the butt having to scoop out all the pellets, get my hands in there down to the auger and get it all out if I wanted to change from, say, oak to cherry. And so with this, there is a piece on the back here that I'm going to show you right now, which is this device right here. I'm not going to do it because it'll dump the pellets, but you unscrew this and you pull this up, and it will then actually take all the pellets and dump them down here on the bottom where the pellets will go into a bucket or some other device that you have. So you can actually then close this up and then refill your pellets with whatever new pellets you have. It's an absolutely incredible feature. The other thing that sounds really simple, and it is, but I don't have it on others, is they have a nice winder for the cord, and it's actually with a really nice steel connection. It's not really thin or flimsy, and so you really can wrap that cord and not have to worry about hurting anything. And it's just a really fantastic little feature that Z Grills includes with this particular model. Now, the other thing I really like are the supports down here on the feet. These are very wide and they're very stable. So this thing does not rock or move anywhere, which is really fantastic. And it's got some real nice larger wheels in the back, so it's extremely easy to lift up and to move around. And you have a really nice solid tray here on the bottom. And this is really thick steel. It's got thick bars, so you can put just about anything on here. All your pellets, your accessories can go underneath the smoker. Now, when it comes to construction, this grill, which you have to assemble, and I'm glad I did because I could see how it's made, has fantastic gaskets that seal right around here. And when your exhaust comes up and the smoke comes out, there's no leakage at all, which is very important. The other thing is that this steel is not flimsy at all. This is a solid piece of steel. You can hear it. And it is much thicker than what I've seen in the past. And so kudos for a really big improvement. The other thing that I like about this, surprisingly, is that a lot of the smokers come with fuzzy gaskets, and those over time will leak after replace them. There's no gaskets on this. So when I close this, it's metal on metal, and it did not leak smoke out of here. So very good, accurate molding on the steel on steel, so there wasn't any leakage as well. Really nice stainless steel handle, nice finish on the handle, which is, again, really sturdy. And this top is gonna definitely last many, many, many years, and you're not gonna have to worry about it. Should also last if you keep it clean. I usually oil all my grills down over time, and we'll talk about that in another video. And finally, down here, the grease bucket. This bucket is really nice. The way that this is built inside and the way that the diffuser plate is actually angled, it makes a seal at the very end, and then there's a channel this falls in and comes out the grease. There's absolutely no grease at all in the bottom of this whatsoever. That's actually dripping out. It comes all out into this bucket. And as you can see on my first one, didn't have a whole lot of grease, but it caught all of it, did a really good job. So that's another great feature. The other thing is if you come under here, there's a little secret. That's right, it's the burn pot. You can take out your ash, dump it out, and you'll notice here, it has these little connections that you basically push it in and twist. And let's see if I can do this without even looking. It's that easy. You put it in and you push it up and you make sure it catches, which is caught, a little twist. That's it, it's all done. It's absolutely a great feature. I love it. It makes cleaning this thing super simple. Now, in addition to the Z Ultra 3.0 new PID controller in this, which is fantastic, it also uses a silicon nitride ignition system. Now, for those of you that have had pellet smokers, the old ceramic style ignition starters and other types of starters, you know, it took quite a while to get going. You would look at your display and you'd say, okay, it's 85, it's only 87, is it working, is it not working? And you open it up and you find a big pile of pellets sticking there, on at least on one of my smokers, and it hasn't been lit because it took too long. And in this case, this ignition will light these pellets in as quick as 60 seconds, 1 minute. And when I lit this up, I noticed how quick this thing started to actually raise in temperature, which was fantastic. So you're not burning a ton of pellets that are sitting there feeding in with an auger and piling up and not burning. This lights them quickly so that you get that fire started. And again, it lights it in the center. So the auger comes down and feeds the pellets to the center. So you get that real nice even heat all across the smoker. Now, the one thing I want to clarify again is this $100, because you have to understand you really can get this grill for free every 5 years. And when I say that, it's if you pay the $100, that's really the shipping to get you the grill. And that's what the $100 really is for. So that's why I said, if you want to get this grill and a second grill, you pay the $100, but $100 for the shipping, you're getting that second grill for $100 and then you pay the shipping. Or you can pay the $100 and go pick it up so you don't pay the shipping. So again, they've made it so that you really can get a free grill every 5 years. I'm gonna have this grill, and in 5 years, I will contact Z-Grills and say, I want my free grill. And by the way, I'm gonna pick it up at the distribution center, and it's not gonna cost me a dime. But if I don't wanna do that, and I want it shipped to my door, send them $100, and I'm gonna have this brand new grill in 5 years. The other nice thing is your grill ships in 3 to 7 business days. So very quick shipping, you get your grill fairly quickly. You're not waiting weeks and weeks or months on back order for the product that you picked on the Z-Grills website. And you can also look on their website for distribution areas if you decide you want to travel and you want to pick up your smoker. Now, the spots are limited in this program, and this isn't a sales tactic. They obviously can't do this forever. So there will be a time period when they're not going to offer this. If you see this video, I definitely go online and check it out and see if there's any expiration dates. If you're seeing this video months or a year from now, the program most likely won't be available. So go to the Z-Grills website, check it out, and you're gonna absolutely be amazed that everything I've told you is exactly what the program is. You get your grill now, $777 gets you many different grills of your choice, the 1000 or the 700 series, so make sure you go online and see that. And you get your grill possibly free if you go pick it up every 5 years, or you pay $100 every 5 years and the grill is shipped to your door. If you have any comments, please drop them below. I'd love to hear what you think about the program. If anybody has bought a grill in the program, love to hear that as well. And make sure you stay tuned to the upcoming zGrill series videos I'll be doing on the various cooks on the zGrills pellet smoker / grill, because it really is like a 8-in-1, and I can go into the different techniques, but we'll save that for another video. Until next time, smoke on, baby!